Sawadee krap, welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. I'm JP Mestanza and it's Wednesday, January 16th. If you're watching us on YouTube, take a second to subscribe to us for daily news videos. If you're on Facebook, give us a like on the Phuket News page. Now here's the news you need to know. While the Department of Land Transport officially released its electronic driver's licenses this week, available through a smartphone application, confusion about how it works and whether it's even legal yet are in the minds of nearly everyone. The electronic licenses were made valid earlier this week, allowing Thai citizens to download e-license apps for Android or iOS devices so they can have digital licenses. And it's meant to be more convenient since they won't require drivers to carry physical cards and can contain much more information for use by authorities. But one problem right now is the fact that the app has a bunch of kinks and many throughout the kingdom are confused as to how it works. And until the problems with the app are fixed, it will not be able to be working in Phuket yet, according to the officials. Meanwhile, there is an even bigger problem of legality, as the law states that traffic police have to seize physical driving licenses when offenses are committed, something that wasn't taken into account when the digital license project was launched, and now police are urging motorists to continue carrying their physical licenses until the law is amended, or else face additional charges for failing to carry them if police ask to show them. It's been 10 weeks since a Phuket airport taxi driver killed a motorbike rider while working the morning rush hour on Tepkasatri Road, and now the investigating officer in the case is saying that he has yet to formally press charges for reckless driving. 23-year-old Marut Sombat was initially charged by police with reckless driving causing death, but it's unclear whether he's still working at the Phuket International Airport picking up tourists. Back on October 30th at about 8 a.m., Sombat had one tourist in his taxi when he, quote, lost control of the vehicle, according to police, and then wiped out 6 vehicles and killed a 40-year-old Phuket resident, although the tourist was not hurt in the incident. Investigating officer Captain Supon Muangkai of Talang Police told the Phuket News that the delay happened because, quote, I have many things to do, adding that he will send the case to court before the end of the month. Again, no officials will confirm whether or not Marut is still working as a taxi driver picking up tourists from the airport. Could you be in his cab? The Cambodian government is going to completely revoke diplomatic passports of non-citizens, a strong indication that former Prime Minister Yingluck did in fact use one of those passports to flee Thailand in self-exile, although Cambodia denies they allowed her to escape. Yingluck fled the country in August of 2017, the night before a court found her guilty of negligence in a rice pledging scheme and sentenced her to 5 years in jail. And last week, a story in the South China Morning Post reported that the former PM used a Cambodian passport to register as director of PT Corporation. While denying that they helped Yingluck make her escape, Cambodia is now instructing officials to annul diplomatic passports given to non-Cambodians, saying it demonstrates the strong ties between Cambodia and Thailand. Phuket Extra will be right back after this.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Reports say that a new leader is coming into the fold for the Barisan Revolusi Nasional, the BRN, insurgency group, who is said to reflect the group's unwillingness to be part of peace talks with the Thai government. 60-year-old Ko Zari, the Secretary General of the BRN, is now the leader of the group, and police say that the recent attacks in the deep south of Thailand, which have left at least 6 people dead since last week, they're meant to show the group's leading role in the southern Thailand insurgency. Last week, several attacks across southern provinces saw a litany of bombs explode and brazen daytime attacks, including one at a school in which 4 people were killed while class was in session, and another attack on a police station that killed 1 police officer. On Sunday, 1 politician and his wife were killed at their home, and it's not yet known if that attack was related to the insurgency. The Supreme Court is upholding a lower court's ruling that compensation of 1.7 million baht be paid to 14 migrant workers from Myanmar who accused the chicken farm in which they worked of abuse. The ruling was a landmark legal case for migrant laborers who filed an official's complaint with the National Human Rights Commission back in 2016, saying that their employers, Tamakaset Farm, subjected them to forced overtime, limited freedom of movement, confiscating their passports, and paid them less than the minimum wage. The lower court verdict was handed down in 2016, but Tamakaset Farm, which had supplied meat to food conglomerate Betagro before the accusations were made public, they had launched a defamation suit against the migrant workers, saying they chose, amongst other things, to sleep next to the chicken warehouse. Yesterday's Supreme Court decision is a rare victory for labor rights and migrant workers in Thailand, according to one labor rights activist, and it comes months after a Bangkok court dismissed the defamation charges. A 76-year-old Swedish tourist is recovering in a hospital here in Phuket after being pulled from the water at Patong Beach unconscious yesterday afternoon. Sven Gordon Berlin was pulled from the water and onto a jet ski by local lifeguards shortly after 1:15 p.m. After he failed to respond to shouts from his friend and was found not moving in the water, he was then taken back to the beach where lifeguards provided CPR and first aid on the sand. Berlin regained consciousness and an ambulance then arrived to rush him to Patong Hospital, where he remains, and police attributed his age as the reason for the incident. And that's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching, and until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.